What's up, guys? This could be perhaps the strangest of my grocery haul videos because I'm, sitting out on my back deck doing a grocery haul. But I don't know if you can hear the background noise. It's really freaking loud. But I went to the store in the middle of the day today instead of, working or taking my lunch break. I went to the store because it's so loud in my house. So they are ripping up the tile in our master bathroom and laundry room for the third time in less than 2 years. I'm gonna lose it. It's just loud. I can't focus. I can't concentrate. So I was going to do the little video because it was a really great haul this week, but it's just too loud. I can't even deal with it. And I think, oh no, I left the receipt out here. I'm sweating. It's like 95 out here. So this is going to be a weird one. But I was going to share this video with you because a lot of people, I would say at least a few times a week, when people come to me and are asking questions about keto and they're like thinking about beginning, one of the misconceptions that some people have is, man, I'm going to have to spend so much money to eat the right kind of food. And it's just plain not true. So I wanted to, every once in a while, I'll come on here and share with you my grocery hauls for the week, what we're eating and what we're planning on eating and how much we spend on it. And this one's significantly lower because there's not a ton of extras in there. And a few of the things that we're going to eat this week, we have some of the ingredients for, but let me show you what I did get. And I don't know if you guys have a Lidl, L-I-D-L, near where you live, but if you do and you haven't been, go check it out. Like, trust me and go check it out. We stalled on that for, I don't even know how many months once they came around here. And once we finally went in there, we were completely sold because their tagline, I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's so right. It's, they drive down prices and their quality is high and it's legit. They've got name brands, they've got their brands, and their brands are good too. Their produce is good, their meat's good. They've got organic selections, but their prices are impossible to beat. I mean, I went to Lowe's Foods the other day because it was convenient at some point last week, and for less stuff I spent like 2-3x the amount of money. So check this out. Let me turn it around. I'm literally on my back deck sweating to death, and I've got my bag of stuff out here, so I'll share with you what we got. Here's the receipt. I'm never making it up when I show you like my prices here, but $45.75, and this is for at least the next, I'd say, 5 to 6 days of stuff. On Saturday we are going to Vegas. Woohoo! Kids are staying here. Pumped about that. So here you go. I'll show you what I got. I got three yogurts, and I've talked about this one before if you haven't seen. This brand in particular, it's non-fat, plain. I wish they had full fat, but they don't. But it's 5 net carbs. It's the lowest I've found. Chobani and CG's is also like 6 net carbs. I got some artisan tomatoes to mix into salads and to maybe, be a little creative with some pizzas. Tomatoes are a little higher on the glycemic index, so if you're really counting carbs, you might want to cut tomatoes. Same for berries, but I've got some blackberries and raspberries. I put these with my yogurt and some nuts, maybe a little almond butter. There's more berries in there somewhere. I talk about these kielbases all the time, but I got 2 of these guys, and so we grill these and cut them into pieces and either take them to the pool and eat dinner there or use them as a little appetizer. They're just delicious and get a good char on them, and I don't know, something about them, they're just awesome. I got some organic free-range eggs, dozen there. I'll probably make a small batch of egg salad to have on hand, and then I'll use some others to a couple days this week, do some scrambled eggs, and I'll mix in veggies and whatever else we have. I got some Parmesan cheese grated up, fresh. I guess it's kind of fresh. And ground beef. That's the only meat we got this week, because that's that and the kielbasa, because we still have meat left over from last week. A lot of times what we like to do is if they've got a meat on sale, we will get a bunch of it and freeze it. And last week, Jim got 12 chicken breasts. It was like $1.69 per pound, which is unbelievable. And it was the organic ones too. We got that and some ribeyes and still have that left over. So we don't need a ton of meat, and we're probably even good through next week. But this is, $6.04 for 2 pounds of meat. It's awesome. So this will be like 2 meals. I'm thinking of making a fathead dough pizza and maybe doing like a cheeseburger pizza. Try something a little different. We've got some veggies, squash, zucchini. We've got a bunch of onions already on hand, and that's like our go-to for just chopping up a bunch of veggies and roasting them in the oven with olive oil. Here's a green pepper too. I didn't overdo it. Sometimes I like to overdo it on the veggies. I got a giant thing of broccoli. And what I'm going to do with this, I haven't done it in a long time, but if you, a really simple roasting recipe for broccoli is, you chop it up and make all the little florets and you toss it in olive oil, salt and pepper, and then you roast it in the oven. Also sprinkle in a little bit of lemon juice, and then that's also why I got this Parmesan. And then if you get some pine nuts toward the end and sprinkle that in there too, it's just really, really good. That combination of flavor, at least to me it is. Here's more berries. I got some blueberries. So I put the berries in my fruit, or just have something a little sweet to snack on with, I'll make whipped cream sometimes just to have like a little, kind of like my ice cream replacement. Got 3 avocados. Whoa, look at the veins in my hand. That's crazy. Never noticed that. What's up, Krista? Cheese sticks. These are great for on the go. I like to have them just ready if I just need something or if I'm in a hurry. I mean, it's cheese, it's no carbs, but you're also not overeating because you've just got a little stick. My kids eat these too. I got some new peanut butter. So I like almond butter, but I've been using peanut butter for some of the cookie recipes I've been trying to make up. I've never tried Lidl's brand of peanut butter. I really like Jif, or like a really, really natural one that's like straight from the peanut, ground in the store like at Whole Foods. But I'm going to try this and I'll let you know whoever it is. I got some salsa, and you guys, if you like, so my favorite salsa that's store-bought is Jack's salsa, and it's usually like $4.99 for one of these containers. This one, it looks exactly like it. I have to imagine it tastes like it. I know the kind that they make at Aldi that looks like Jack salsa and is less money tastes identical. So I'm hoping this one does too. It was $2.49, half price. And then I got a giant bag of mozzarella, shredded. And I got this because I want to make a couple different things. I want to make some fathead dough. And it's really simple. I'll do a video about that if you guys haven't found it on the internet. Let me turn this back around on me, even though I'm super sweaty at this point because it's hot as crap out here. I think that, yeah, that's the end of my haul. But it's, you saw the price, $45.75. But 2 of the things I'm going to make with the mozzarella cheese, one of them is fathead dough pizza. I'm just going to make a pizza crust, and it's really simple. You mix almond flour, which we already had in stock, almond flour, and some cream cheese, just a little bit, a couple tablespoons, mozzarella cheese, and then maybe some like rosemary or something like that from your garden. And there might be one other ingredient. I can't remember off the top of my head, but you roll that out into a pizza dough and make it, and it's excellent. Really, really good, you guys. And then the other thing, I'm going to use the same recipe and then roll it out into like snakes, and then circle them up and bake them, and they'll be keto bagels. Use that with like the everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's, and you've got yourself some keto bagels. And they you know, the texture's a little bit different, not quite chewy like the traditional, but that's another good thing to have on hand. And I don't know, I think they're really, really good. But that's my haul for this week. I think we also have some bacon in the freezer in case we want to use that for something. But you know, you guys, my point is, when I do these videos, that keto is not expensive, and you honestly will probably save money when you switch over to that type of eating, because you're staying, for the most part, out of the middle section of the stores. You're staying out of that processed food aisle. And if you shop really smartly, like somewhere like Lidl, where it's still high quality, like I'm not one who is willing to sacrifice quality for price. I will pay more for better quality, but they really do have it there. You know, if the only option in town was to go to Whole Foods, then I would, you know, be quadrupling my bill and paying for that instead. Or just, you know, grabbing what I needed at some of the other local stores. But we really do go here and stock up for the most part, and it is awesome. So if you have any questions about what to eat, what type of variety of stuff I eat. I don't eat the same thing every day. I don't eat the same thing every week. We change it up. We try to be creative. And my goal is to always keep it simple, short amount of time to make, and delicious. When you've got 2 kids, a full-time job, a side job like my ketones business that I do, and then all the other crazy stuff that we do, like you need simple. And if it wasn't, I couldn't do it. So I try to share my enthusiasm of that with you and make sure you know that everyone can do this. It's not as hard as you think it is, okay? All right, so I'll see you guys later. It's time to get back to regular work and get all this refrigerator stuff actually in the refrigerator. See you later.